That's nice. I liked that. That was much better than screaming at me. Mario World Lost in the... A demo by enano. Enano. Oh, and you can play on the world map. Well, obviously the first thing to do is see if what happens when you die. Alright, that's good. I'm gonna guess pressing start actually starts the... Oh, there's butt stomp. There's tiny Yoshi coin. Oh, God, butt stomp's so hard to deal with. That's hard to differentiate, being solid versus unsolid. That's water, but not to the Cooper. So I'll put a marker down for that. I don't think it matters too much. Alright, one more try. With the demo level. Completely unintentional, by the way, that I ended up butt-stomping my way through that. Good old butt true. So one of the things I need to check to see, since I think that the language... Oh, that hurts you? Huh. The language for this hack is... Oh, there was more. Ah, one more try. I believe the language for this hack is Portuguese. Which happens, there's a non-trivial number of Portuguese hackers out there. It's not uncommon, but if they're going to use the language in hack, then it becomes a bit of a problem for me, because I don't speak any Portuguese. I gotta remember that the green stuff kills Mario. I suspect this is like a... Oh, okay, finally I hit the wall. Alright, I'm okay with this. Let's actually play the game. Right, I forgot to turn that on after talking about odd stuff. Just reset for it. It'll be easier to deal with it that way. So I used to have it so that when those message boxes popped up, they'd be on screen translated, but I took that away. After Mario rescued Daisy, he wanted to return to Toad, but he got lost. He doesn't know how to get back. Let's help him get to Toad. H. I don't know why there's an H there. There's not an H there. Training level. You always have to try, Max. First, let's practice Mario's skills. This is a wall jump. Stick to the wall and jump again. Repeat. Alright. Is it... Alright. I don't know why you would do that, but okay. That... What? Look at Mario's animation when he's running for, like, P-speed. It looks like he's, like, trying to hold his gut in. Weird. For the long jump, run and jump. For the senton, jump in the air. For the backflip, run and turn around? What? Oh, it's got the turn jump in. Okay. Friends of the married couple in their 50s, an architect and film professor, and you were surprised to learn they have a substantial collection of PS3 games. That is definitely surprising. Run, jump, and jump. Run, jump, and jump. Maybe the other type of jump? For the senton, jump in the air? I mean, I could just barely clear that. R plus X. I don't know what I was supposed to learn here. I mean, the nice thing about, like, video games is they're fairly inexpensive in the grand scheme of things. In terms of entertainment per hour. Like, Dark Souls took me 60 hours to beat. For $60, that's a pretty good deal. About 30 games instead I haven't played most of them. Really want to play Modern Warfare. I like it. Oh, this level's called Lost and Now. Hey, why are we lost if we can walk in the direction of the first level and not be lost in the desert like a toad? I don't know. Marshall. Ooh, hello. Oh, but you're Mario. I didn't even remember that you were going here. You really got lost. I'll help you. Get on my back and I'll take you. Yoshi will take Mario. This is good so far. Everything in terms of games, in terms of hours per dollar, now it's so easy to amass thousands of games on the same way it was. Oh, we have the Yoshi flutter in this too. This is one of those, like, I suspect that the hacker is new and just, like, pulled in every ASM they could find. It's just a thing that people do when they get started in SMW hacking. Just like, why not have the Yoshi thing? Why not have this one? Why not have that one? Let's pull every single ASM in. Oh yeah, I can wall jump, so I don't need to worry about that. Alright. Midway. I haven't seen any dragon coins, I'm just gonna go for it. But yeah, it's true. I have more than enough Steam games and emulated games on emulation and all sorts that I could ever play in a lifetime. At this point. It is, in fact, an issue. Hell, even just Mario ROM hacks. That reminds me, that's something I want to do for like an upcoming C3, is do a little analysis of how many ROM hacks there have been in the last few years. Thinking maybe when I'm out hanging out around Christmas time, I might spend a little bit of time and make some things for C3. Silly things for C3, not good things. Wouldn't normally be hyped to play Modern Warfare 3, but the idea of getting a professor to play it with you sounds fun, if you convince him. Or get your other friend to play Oblivion. The last big RPG she played was probably Final Fantasy 3, and don't think she finished it. Well, 3 is hard to finish with that dang splitting dungeon. But, yeah, but 6 is a lot nicer. Alright. That's level. Yeah, Final Fantasy 3 is a good one, though. If you gotta play a Final Fantasy, 6 is one of the best ones. The late Pixel era was a good time. Water so fast. Oh, no. Not sure why they have so many games when they haven't played them. I mean, I think sometimes it comes down to, like, you notice that something's on sale and you pick it up because you think, hey, I want this. But then you never get around to playing it. Would be my guess. There's certainly people who have amassed, like, movie collections and anime collections, like... Especially people who are big into piracy often have this problem where they, like, have downloaded way more than they'll ever be able to consume in a lifetime. That was weird. Say the same about you. Yeah. And the funny thing is, I have a ridiculous number of Steam games, and here I am still playing Super Mario World. Don't call you out like this. Not intentionally, at least. I mean, I occasionally look at, like, Humble Bundles and, like, God damn it. That was not how that sentence ended, by the way, in the original. You have 0 Steam games? You're an Epic Game Store fellow, aren't you? Well, it might be that, like, Steam and Poland don't get along. It's not likely, but it's possible. I mean, like, if I were living in North Korea, I would have 0 Steam games, too. Because I don't think Steam works in North Korea. There's no, you know, currencies that one could use to actually buy Steam games in North Korea. God, I hate the butt stomp thing so much. It just gets me killed. I'm never good at using it. Or maybe Max is just a GOG kind of guy. Like, GOG's got a lot of good stuff. I think they were doing something of a charity sale recently. Though the things that they were doing for the charity sale weren't interesting to me. I already had several of them in Steam. Made an account 7 years ago, never used it. Wow! Had a friend who played an unknown number of games who also didn't have Steam. He was on Linux and had very strong anti-capitalist sentiments. He just said it wasn't worth getting any games on it for him. I mean, fair. But I mean, if you are gonna, you know, buy games, digital games, like Steam is one of the better ways to go. GOG is better because DRM free, downloads forever, that kind of thing. But still. Of course, I wouldn't put money on this staying forever. I suspect after Gabe Newell dies or relinquishes dictatorship for life, things will change for the worse. I like this water. It's weird. Oh, this is Hot Potato. That's a good name for this level. Yep. Yeah, I get to see that especially back before Steam had Linux support. Like, they got Mac support, what was that, 2010-ish? So they probably didn't have, like, Linux support until later. Ground pound kills me every time. I'm just not going to press that side of the controller anymore. I'm going to try to keep to the upper side, so in the case that I have superfluous inputs, there's superfluous up inputs. Nothing works. Say non-trivial, but he wasn't an avid gamer or anything. Kicked his ass at, Nidhogg. Well, Nidhogg's fun, though. Nidhogg's simple, but very deceptive. I haven't played the sequel yet. It looks good when I've seen it, where I've seen it. I can't not butt slump at this level. Okay, that was on me. I could have just stayed on the left side. Hard to imagine being an avid gamer and never using Steam, but you've been a PC gamer most of your life. Yeah, I mean, especially if they're a console gamer, I could easily imagine not using Steam. Like, there's some people who just don't own computers. I suspect that when they tested this, this ASM just pisses me off. That's really the long and short of it. There we go. What button is it? Down. Danger, do not step on the gray blocks with eyes. They are trap blocks and easily confused as stone blocks. So basically, if I ever have a superfluous down input, it causes this to happen. Level before it was R. I mean, R is fine. What? Should have mapped it to pressing B in midair. That would also make sense. Or holding down and pressing a button. But no, this is just the way the ground pound ASM works. In my experience. And the thing is, I suspect an awful lot of people who use this don't realize how bad the SNES controllers are and how often they have superfluous down inputs. Like, as you're going back and forth on the controller, it's really easy to accidentally press down. I'm just gonna avoid all of those. Yeah, it's a non-true amount of slowdown. Regrabs? Yeah, regrabs. I mean, it's not like anyone actually uses L and R for their intended purpose of scrolling, so, like, just bind your gimmicks to those buttons. My general opinion. Interesting. Well, I got the midway, so I guess I can do this now. Use A for regrabs instead. Okay, gray blocks with eyes. Gray blocks with eyes. Gotta keep that in mind. Also, something weird happened to the fire pokey, like, right during the slowdown. I don't exactly know what it is. But I do think I need to investigate. Do mid-air mastery, keep scrolling in and use maps, cuts, and actions to L, R. Ugh. I also do not like that. Was hoping my butt slide would save me. It appears the level is over of some sort. Did that before, regrets. Oh, level's over, okay. Twisted Plains has a setup that involves this. In your defense, it was for QLDC. QLDC is the ultimate defense. Also, once again, I'd like to remind people that there is going to be a QLDC hack jam in the early part of the year. It should be fun. I mean, I hope it'll be fun. I don't have any ability to change whether or not it'll be fun or not, but, you know, it should be fun. There's a number of people confirmed for judging already, including, and I believe I'm allowed to tell you guys this, including myself. So it should be a good time will be had by many. I can't confirm other people, but at least I can say I am. God dang it, I just want to jump there. When I picked this up, I didn't realize just how much this was going to frustrate me in some ways. It's kind of odd that this is invisible rope. But you can also just swim along the bottom, so it doesn't really matter. What I find odd is the demo level had a bunch of, like, coins. Dragony coins. This one doesn't. I think that was the, yeah, that was the middle one I didn't test. That was the, was the thing. Twisted Plains has a setup where you do a low bounce followed by a big bounce, but without using your double jump, so you have to do regrab. What hack is Twisted Plains in? I'm trying to remember if I did this or played this or not. That wasn't in Booey Booey, was it? That level was so much easier than the other one. That level loops back to the prior level. It's one of those cases where you just kind of feel silly for what you've done. Twisted Plains is a Metroidvania KLDC entry. Ah, okay, I have not seen that. The only, like, KLDC entry that was kind of Kaizo or Metroidvania-ish that I saw was the one where you had to earn your buttons back one by one. And that was really cool. Difficult, but very cool. It's huge. I may have to check out a video of that, because I don't think I'll be playing it. Wait, same creator? What? So this is a different KLDC than the most recent one then, right? I found the secret exit. I didn't mean to. I found it. Hey, I found a use for it. Why Why did a mushroom come out of that? Wasn't that emitting coins a second ago? I'm trying to decide if that's like a weird custom thing or just weird. Twisted Plans 2020. Ah, okay. What's up, Noah? How you doing? Entrada. Oh, I never read what the name of this was. Pyramid of No If. Pyramid said no K. I mean, doesn't K... Isn't K is usually what, right? My Spanish and or Brazilian Portuguese are pretty rough, are pretty rusty. And by rusty, I mean non-existent. Multi-coin blocks act like that in New Super Mario Bros. Okay. So it might be the case that Hacker went and just grabbed a weird block for the sake of grabbing a weird block. Oh, first Yoshi coin in the game that wasn't in the demo. How did I do this? Oh wait, wall jump, Pat. This is not a slope. Looks like a slope. It's not a slope. It's weird. I'm putting a marker down for being weird. The longer the level is, the more inevitable I'm going to butt stomp on something I don't want to butt stomp on. Wait, what? Oh, those are doors. That was not intuitively obvious to me. It's half a sign. Cool, found a midway. Was there any way to see what I was supposed to do there? No, there was not. Just drops you right in the drink. Well, that multi-coin block didn't do that. Weird. I don't think I've ever seen a coin block behave like that in all the time I've been moderating, but... Not like it's insanely uncharacteristic. Gotta say, it's a nicely made mountain. Eldad's edited... Oh. It seems there is a production of molten gold. We could go through the door, but this pyramid is big. We will take a while. Eldad's edited clear video of Twisted Plains is 20 minutes long, with all the deaths cut out. Criminy. That is long. Do not throw a fireball at Bob-Bomb or the bomb as they explode on contact. Do not do that at the molten gold, or as you will die shiny. Quite the level indeed. Or you will die well, that solved that problem. Also, I feel like the mushroom has been edited to be, like, awkwardly. It looks wrong. I do like the upside down buoys. The shiny buoys. Wait. It's a Unix system. I know this. People get upset with you for having long levels. Yeah. It's true. It's true. Alright. Oh, man. Okay. I would like to continue, and I will continue, and hopefully the exit counter's working now. Of course, nothing works. Do both exits take you there? Weird. Cut of the death inside this box is no more than 10 minutes. You know, you're probably not wrong, but the problem with inside the box is figuring out how to get out of the box. It's a very large box. Alright, like I said, I want to do some more of this, and I will do some more of this, but I really need to get up and pee, so I'll be right back. Okay. So here's the plan. Check out the Dragon Coin thing really quick, and then head back. Out. And hopefully don't butt stomp repeatedly in awkward ways. I've learned my lesson, at least one of them. I mean, basically right now what I'm trying to do is touch the D-pad as little as possible. I'm not sure this is the right lesson to have taken from this, but it's the one that works. Like, as long as I use residual momentum, most things will turn out fine. There we go. Should rebind to R. It'd be nice if I could, but I don't have much of a choice here. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I wanted to make a note about here. Probably shouldn't have grabbed that. Make a note here that this jump is completely and utterly blind. It's a bit silly, but here we are. Also, I finally realized, after many years of not having like any sort of BRB thing, I could really easily implement a BRB thing that would work well for me. As I drop out of the level. Because, like, most of the time I'm playing Mario anyway, right? I could just pop up a message box saying BRB. I have the power, it's incredibly simple, and it's something I can dismiss trivially. Okay, so the Dragon Coins still spawn after you get all 5 of them. That's a little weird. Put a marker down for that, but otherwise this level's done. How many exits have I gotten? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's, what, 15? 13. So we're about a third done. This doesn't look right. Bo's Mansion. Had a BRB screen once. Was it an overrated experience? I mean, I think most people like just use the BRB screens that are built in to like Streamworks or whatever. It's not a bad way to go, but my NIH doesn't allow me to do so. Wasn't a clip show, so what's the point? I mean, the only point really of having like a BRB screen, at least in my perspective, is like if I get up to go to the bathroom and a raid happens and people are like, why isn't the streamer here? That's pretty much the only reason I could think to have a BRB thing. Because I'll tell you if I'm leaving. The only instance where I can really think of like where I wouldn't inform y'all if I was leaving is if a fire alarm went off, but I'm pretty sure you'd be able to hear it. Visibility is really hard in this hack. Yeah, and I don't even know if I'd want to do like a clip show for mine. Like, my clips tend to be either something is terribly broken. Or someone didn't hear what I said clearly in clips to hear that. I just realized that's All-Star. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. Ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Remember the short but inexplicable time where All-Star was in every single movie. Or at least a lot of them. There were a lot of movies that had All-Star as like the finale, as the final song. Nope, that's death. Just have a cam in the bathroom so you don't have to explain. Time you look up a song you wanted to hear from a obscure band and thought you found it live on YouTube, it was redubbed with All-Star. Okay, that's actually really funny. Wait, what? Is this not a boo? Oh, it's not a boo. Great. Let me fix this because I wasn't looking at the right thing. Hello, Mario. Do you remember the Shy Guys who invaded Toad City? Well, now they invaded my mansion. Can you please take them out? Okay. Infestation of that. Rip Smash Mouth. It's true. How you doing, Risky Fondue? Saying All-Star in church with an encore? Wait, what? I have questions. Risky Fondue, I have questions. Also, how you doing? Tired of that happening. Oh. Go to the right. Alright, fine, we'll do it this way. Ah. Everything makes sense now. I thought about doing it legitimately and then decided, no, I'm just gonna jump on the boo since he's there. It's all left. What's left is left. Did he just kick a present at me? Alright, so there's a door there. Oh, he did kick a present at me! Why presents? I'm in a ghost house. You said go right, but you went left? Is it right or left? Eh, it's all relative. It's all relative. God, I'm so sick of that already. Definitely think that Butt Stomp should be implemented mostly as a level ASM. Band's name is Jank. It's fitting you should like them. Yes, you should. I like it. Now, what I find irritating about like looking up old music, especially if it's kind of obscure, is like you can't always find the original versions. There's an incredibly silly song by a band I used to like. I don't know if they even still are together. Called Too Hip from the Room. And they had a song called Sumi Leonardo, and I swear that the version I have has a different, or version I had as a kid, had a different line for one part of it. Something about, I think, Jerry Maguire. Instead of it being about a different movie. Because the entire crux of the song is that the fellow and his girlfriend do not agree on the types of movies they like to watch. But they want Leonardo to sue them because it'd give them a lot of press. Because I think at some point Leonardo DiCaprio was suing someone for using his name in a song or something. It was something really weird. Yeah, well, I don't need the P-switch right now, so I guess I'll just go for it over here. Maybe the P-switch is superfluous. How's the sickness going? Oh, I'm pretty much back to normal now. I can't complain too much at this point. I have a small cough, and there's a little bit of tiredness. I'm saying I'm about 85 to 90% now. I'm close. Give it a little bit longer. I'll be about to where I need to be. But it's already pretty close. As long as I don't keep butt slamming into this. Oh, hey, that respawns too. It's another note that those respawn. And oh, look, a midway. Cool. Goodbye, level. Use of a Nerdcore mix CD your friend gave you after you got it from another friend. Nobody wanted it. It wasn't very good, but you still wish you had it. Yeah. There used to be this like yearly thing that they would do with these Nerdcore like album compilations, and I've tried to find some of them, and a shocking amount of that music just seems to be lost, even though they were like giant torrents. I'm an idiot. There's an awful lot of songs that I liked off of mp3.com, but mp3.com got rolled. Kind of a sad story. Because I got sued out of existence. How you doing, The Amazing? Good old Super Mario World? It's kind of like good old Super Mario World. This is a hack. Relatively new one. It's been sitting in the moderation queue for a little bit, but not too long. So, taking a look today, trying to get the moderation queue down to size. It's been way too big for way too long. Nerdcore lives on in our hearts, yeah. Every once in a while, I'll go listen to like one of the old classics, like Kill Dash 9 or I don't know, some of MC Hawking's stuff. I don't think he was ever in that sort of compilation, but MC Hawking was always fun. But we need more of his science and entropy. Good tracks. And the P-switch just disappeared. Going well, you have coffee? Nice. What the fuck is going on with this? Oh, okay. Still invisible P-switch, though. A good time to have coffee. Assume it's the morning. If it's later, it might not be quite as good of a time to have coffee. Gotta go through the door. That's an exit. Wait, what? Alright, well, this boo is not a message box now. Ever heard of listen to Professor Elemental? I don't believe so. There was a band I used to listen to that called themselves Professor Marvel, but that's not quite the same thing. They changed band names a few times. Professor Marvel was not one of their better... I'm stuck. 11:30, so it's time for lunch. Ah, okay, you're on the European side of things. No, agua, no! I have a feeling this is not going to work. Prohibited? Oh, no. Alright, so I'm rejecting this hack, unfortunately. So here's what happens when you get into level 0 and get stuck. You're stuck in level 0. Chapcore? Very silly, they're out of fighting trousers. What was Chapcore? Like, is that like for posh British guys? Or is it for football hooligans? I really don't know. Alright, well, I'm stuck. Let's reset and hope the last save didn't get eaten. I'd like to keep doing... I'd like to go further. I only got so many exits. Let's see, what does it say? 7 exits so far. If that screwed me... Okay, cool. No. Yeah, that's definitely misalignment. Okay. The good news is, since I think that's a multi-exit level, possibly, we could back up and try again. But having a broken edge like that is just one of the quick ways to get your hack rejected, unfortunately. There's a bit of other weirdness in this hack, but like that's the biggest thing right now. Alright, don't care about dragon coins. We can just go through this as quick as possible. So the thing about moderation. Playing at the speed of moderation is not fast. But when you don't have to play at the speed of moderation anymore, it makes it a lot easier. Know this song? It's Fatboy Slim. Oh, no. So the overworld song there is Smash Mouth's All-Star. We're talking about it a little bit earlier. I can see why you'd think Fatboy Slim, though. An awful lot of people remix stuff with Fatboy Slim tracks. From Rat Race movie? Yeah, Rat Race. It was in... That was the other thing I mentioned. It was like the credits song for like 4 or 5 movies in the early 2000s. Rat Race, because All-Star was at the end of Rat Race. Mystery Men also used it as sort of its ending theme. And I want to say Shrek had it in there somewhere. I forget if it was at the beginning or the end of the movie. It's been a long time since I've had to watch Shrek. Kind of like to keep it that way. It's a fun song. What was I talking about? MP3.com. So, like, mp3.com had this brilliant idea that you'd be able to, if you put a CD in your computer, you should be able to listen to it. Oh, so there isn't multiple exits. There's only one exit here. Ah, crap. Alright, I guess we're done now, aren't we? Well, shoot. I was hoping to have more levels. Like, the production values, it's a little rough, but, you know, for someone's first effort, this isn't bad. Just broken. Let's see, if I press down... What if I come in fresh? Maybe we can get lucky here. So do this. And don't jiggle it. See if that works. Okay, cool, I can proceed. Possibly. Just have to be very careful. Yeah, check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Yeah, that one was remixed endlessly. I think I had like 3 or 4 different like remixes of that, plus something, in my MP3 collection. Which I don't have access to right now because the computer that houses it is off. But like, I had like one of Eminem's songs, crossed with Fatboy Slim's. That song's... I actually know the name of that song. It's the Rockefeller Skank. That's actually the name of the song. It's not a very nice name, but that's what it is. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Well, I kept the Yoshi. I lost the flower. Was it worth it? I think so. With the Afro dudes? I don't think I've ever seen the video for that. But very possibly. It's like, people just went and did, you know, mashups back then without, like, worrying too much. I think people still do mashups without worrying too much. Like, I don't know, does Girl Talk still do that kind of thing? There was a Mystery on Puzzle, oh god, I don't remember if it was last year or a few years back, that involved looking at mashups from a specific group, but I forget whom now. Okay, I think I'm safe to do this. There we go. Haven't heard that song in a while. Yeah, doesn't come up much nowadays. It took me a while to realize this, but several of these question mark blocks are questionable. Some of them are upside down. Some of them are scrolling the wrong... Wait, what? They scroll different ways. This is confusing. You know, I just realized, if you're riding a Yoshi, you don't have a chance of butt stomping. Oh, well done on their part. Was expecting I could actually escape the level there, and nope, can't. Well played. Smart creators just go and put lines of blocks at the tops of the screens nowadays. That's a bit of cutoff. To my right, there's a bit of cutoff. What was that? Something just fell off. I guess for the benefit of people who don't know how this works, so I'm a modder on SMW Central. And what I'm doing is a form of, like, QA acceptance. I'm trying to figure out if there's something broken, how broken is it. And if it's not broken at all, oh, there's the Goomba, it just falls out. This is missing some dragon coins, I'll check that later. Oh, what's up, Vinyl? How you doing? It's well. You changed your name again. How many times have you done that? Out of curiosity, because I feel like you've done it a lot. Okay, I can get back into level. I forgot to test the midway, I think. Or was there even a midway? I'm not sure there was. Snoop Dogg? I listen to Snoop occasionally. I'm not like a huge Snoop Dogg fan, though. I did get tricked the other day. I was kind of pissed off about this. Apparently, Snoop posted to Twitter that he was going smokeless, you know, because of discussions with his family and his doctor. I'm like, wow, Snoop quitting weed. Isn't that good for him after all these years? Nope. He was advertising like a stove or something. Completely bamboozled. Felt like such a tool. Even told multiple people, I was like, wow, isn't that amazing? No. I'm just the chump. Oh, there was a midway. Okay, good. I'm not wasting my time here. M&M is also a candy? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm familiar with that. Now, we have M&Ms in America. People eat them quite frequently. Alright, let's check out Star... Oh, wait, I didn't even test the Midway. I went and got the Midway. I forgot to test it. This is not Star World 2. Quite forgetful, probably. It's alright, Snoop Dogg. I enjoy his tracks from time to time. Drink a bunch of coffee, cycle your sleep forward. I wish you good luck in this endeavor. My sleep schedule only ever gets fixed by travel. Yeah, it's true that you will be missing them again. And I was thinking maybe Saturday, depending upon the weather, I might... oh, that reminds me, I should mark down that it's an unchanged level name. I might do a Saturday stream. Maybe that'll be when I finally get around to... I don't want to start any more projects before I do my more traveling. I guess one of my biggest problems is, like, I want to do things, but then I'm like, well, if I do this now, to get started on this project, then I'll have to deal with it later. So I was thinking maybe just do it like NES dev or something. Something I don't care too much about. It won't matter that much. Midway testing. So. GG, you think you were talking about that? Which thing? Got distracted. Beat Earthbound a week ago and started another 3. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've never actually completed Earthbound. I played it for a bit. I think I got to the point where you get Jeff, but never much beyond that. Okay. Invisible platform. Do I play retro games? I pretty much only play retro games. I play a lot of SMW. I play other weird things. Like, I have a decent collection of consoles and flash carts. So, like, I've got an NES, well, really an AV Famicom with a flash card attached to it, so I can play any NES game I want to within reason. I've got the Super Nintendo here, which can also double as a Super Game Boy, which has a flash cart. I cannot believe I got lucky with that. I actually have a Saturn flash cart, which doesn't make a lot of sense, given it's a CD-based console, but here we are. As well as a Genesis one that also does Master System stuff. Got a PlayStation flash cart, and my own collection of other random odds and ends. And then beyond that, I also have a Windows 98 computer that is currently holding the Super Nintendo up, which I occasionally play like classic DOS games and stuff on. Guess we'll keep going as long as it lets us go. Nice things would be worth buying mini consoles? I don't know. I think that if I didn't already have some of these things, I would consider doing the mini consoles, but I don't particularly like them because they're effectively like Raspberry Pis with pre-programmed stuff. Like, they're cute, they're aesthetic, but they're not, like, great at what they do. The emulators that they use are frequently kind of bad. So, for instance, if you want to get into Mario stuff, the SNES Classic is not ideal for it because it doesn't handle large sizes of SRAM that an awful lot of people use in their hacks nowadays. That's it for the demo. Thanks for playing. Alright, so I guess we've finished? Nope, we haven't. Speaking of Windows. Yeah, old stuff right there, yes. Yeah, a lot of old stuff. Oh, N64. I also have an N64 over there. I forgot about that. I can see a non-trivial number of the flash carts and things from right here. I have not put away an awful lot of them. I need to. I still have the PS2, the French PS2 out. From when I was trying to play Gabriel. When I was trying to play Gregory Horror Show. I have plans for most of these things. Have an old Asus. Can you play retro games on it, or should you get rid of it? Depends upon the specs, I suppose. The thing about Windows 98, or like, basically what it comes down to it is like older DOS games can be temperamental about clock speed. Especially with regards to sound, as I've learned. Incredibly frustrating, actually. One sec. Think about this. 10 years ago? Yeah, you can play some retro games on that. Is there any way to survive that? SNES Mini's gotten better, and you can swap out the emulator, you guess. People figured out how to jailbreak them. They have some patches that didn't work on Mini before from now. Yeah, the patches that didn't work on Mini, I think had to do with expanded SRAM. I also don't know if that emulator supported SA1, which has become more and more prevalent in SMW circles. Because SA1 just makes things better. Wait a second. Yeah, you definitely play SNES on a 10-year-old machine. Like, 10-year-old machine isn't that bad. You can play a decent number of modern-ish things, too. Like, as long as the video card isn't terrible. But DOS stuff is temperamental about clock speeds. Here we go. It's irritating enough to get here. I don't want to mess it up. There we go. So green munchers are trying to kill me. I guess I just have to take the damage. They don't exist. Okay, green munchers don't exist. Probably. Well, he wasn't kidding when he said end of the demo. Today's Kaizo Tuesday was almost SA1, but someone's going to test it on a Mini. Ah, okay. Can't update to Windows 11 when it's 10 years old. Yeah, I can't. My computer that's handling like capture and stuff is more modern than that, and it can't upgrade to Windows 11 either. All the time, mentioned all the time when SA1 is cool. SA1 is cool. It's true. The constraint for upgrading that is, yeah, I just want to check. How did I even end up in that situation before? I pressed left from that. Okay, that's how that happened. All right, put a marker down. But yeah, this is just a little bit... This world map is a little bit broken. I don't know why. It could be that he never tested it with the things that are here. So... I think the big constraint for Windows 10 stuff is whether or not you have EFI instead of BIOS to boot or something like that. Or maybe a different TPCM. I don't know. I don't know exactly the initialism. But it wants a type of secure boot that isn't available on an awful lot of older motherboards and processors. And so, like, this computer, I built it in, like, 2019. Yes, I built it in 2019. It was October 2019. It was pretty decent at the time. But it can't upgrade to Windows 11. I'm not all that sad about it. Like, what probably will happen is at some point in the near future, I'll decide to upgrade again, and I'll just take this machine as is. Maybe take the guts out, put it in one of the older cases, and just use it as a server. Put Linux on it or something, I don't know. Figure it out when I get there. I kind of want to do something more, but I also don't want to commit to anything big. That reminds me, I need to claim this. How many exits did we actually clear? Let's see. I don't know if it saved the last few, but things definitely went awry. I don't have any idea how we arrived at 15 or 13 based upon what I've seen here.